My voicemail still has my name. Hey, this is Jason Kelsey. Leave a message.
My voicemail isn't even set up.
The best voicemail ever was Alejandro Villanueva's.
Jason.
I was just trying to get your voicemail, so don't answer.
Okay.
I love you.
No questions at all. Just like, all right, send him the voicemail, Alejandro.
Hey, yeah, so text me. Never going to listen to voicemails. Millennials. Send a couple emojis or gifts. Yeah, bye.
Welcome back to New Heights, baby. Presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelsey. This is my big brother, Jason Kelsey, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Just some Northeast Ohio ballers, baby. New episodes come to you every single Wednesday during the NFL season. And subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you click that follow button on all social media platforms or wherever you get your podcasts at New Heights Show with 1S. Jason, tell the people what we got coming up.
We got a fantastic, tiredistic, excellent episode coming up for you guys right now. I don't know what that just said, but we're going to get to all of our week 2 games.
Fucking electric.
A lot of stories across the league to touch on. And of course, another not dumb question.
Ooh.
But first, as always.
New news.
There we go.
Coming in hot.
New news. Reaching new heights. How about that?
Ooh, New Heights reaching new heights.
Last week's episode of New Heights, thanks to all of you watching, listening, taking this show in, bumped us all the way up to number 2 out of all podcasts on Apple and Spotify.
Ooh, number 2, and we are 2.
And shout out to the 90%ers for somehow making this possible. And to whoever tuned in who is new, I don't know why you would have done that, but thank you so much for coming on and listening to us.
I don't know why.
This show is starting off even more successful in season 2, and I don't think either one of us anticipated that. So I have no idea what could possibly be bringing this about. Trav, do you have any idea? Is it the mustache?
I have. Just at the stash, the power of the stash. I don't know. Got us to 1 and 1. Hopefully it gets us to 2 and 1.
Could be
all right now. No, I'm going to say it's our other piece of new news, and that was that the Kelsey doc on Prime Video is officially the best documentary that Prime Video has ever put out. So I'm going to say that entire rave and everybody falling in love with your story, you and Kylie's story, I should say.
You're in it too.
Yeah, seeing me get in there and cry up a storm. It's it was fun, man. It reached number 1 in the U.S. on Prime Video. Congratulations on that. You actually took a screenshot on Instagram. Fat Batman surpassed the Batman, the real Batman, on the way up to the top, which is pretty cool. Knowing that you've wanted to be Batman your entire life.
Yeah, I didn't care that it got to number 1. I'm just happy that it surpassed Batman. That was really what I wanted to get across.
People want to see sexy Batman more than they want to see fucking the Batman.
Yeah, it's been incredible. It really has. I'm really happy that people are getting something out of it. That all the how everybody's responded or sent texts, stopped me in the building. I think that people really, really feel like they've connected with it. That it's something that kind of extends beyond football and is real. And that was the biggest thing that was important to us. So. Happy that everybody is enjoying it and that it's having some success because the people that were involved in making it, Don Sheena, everyone involved, Connor Bauer, my good friend.
CB.
It's a testament to everybody and a lot of hard work over a couple years here getting this thing going. So thank you to everyone.
Yeah, it was dope, man. I know I enjoyed watching it. And I enjoyed hearing everybody in the building coming up to me saying how cool it was to, see you and get to be more acclimated with your family, your lifestyle out in Philly, knowing that, they hear a lot about you because of me. So
yeah, they knew me before that. Has anybody said that they hated it? Did anybody come up to you and be like, dude, your brother's documentary sucks?
No, everybody, there's nothing but praise over there. I'm the one that's kind of like, let's take it down a little bit. All right. Yeah, no, I got to freaking chop it down when I can. No, it was awesome, man. Everybody absolutely loves it. I sent you a few texts of some of the people that randomly hit me up about it. Everybody that sets their eyes on this thing, man, they absolutely love it. They love it so much that the 92%ers have been asking, did you ever find your Super Bowl ring? They never got to the end of that on the doc. We were all hoping that you'd find it.
So we did find it.
Nice. Not a boy.
And Kylie recorded herself coming in the house after she found it.
It was outside the house.
It was in one of the cars. I don't even know which car it was in.
You put your Super Bowl ring in the car.
Well, just watch the video here. We'll say we didn't put it in the documentary because it wasn't a great video, but here's a video of me finding it.
I thought you checked the glove compartment of the Tesla.
I did.
That's cute.
I told you it was in there.
I know you did, but you said you checked.
Well, you should know that I'm not good at searching for things. I told you it was in there. What do you think, why?
Fuck me.
But then actually after we found it, I lost it again because the documentary maker's like, hey, do we have the ring so we can film you finding the ring, like having the ring? And I was like, we found it, but then I lost it again. And I forgot where I'd put it.
So it's back lost?
Well, so here's what happens. A lot of times I hide it.
Jesus, Jason.
And I end up hiding
exactly
it for
what
myself.
You do. It's a Kelsey thing to do. Yeah.
I know
Put
exactly what. Should I go get it right now?
Try and
should I go get it?
Be safe.
You're going to love this.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to go get it. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Oh my God.
I'll be right back.
I'm guessing it's either in a sock and a shoe, maybe wrapped up in like a hand cloth, like a washcloth, in a toiletry bag, jean pocket. He doesn't wear jeans. Pants pocket, maybe a fanny pack. He's a big fanny pack guy. Where else could it have been? Where are we thinking?
Wait till you see this. I'm going to have to get another hiding spot, but tube sock in the sock drawer.
Ooh, not
just looks like a
tube
normal
sock.
Just looks like a normal sock.
Until
I don't even know if these are clean.
And then he fucking drops it.
There it is. 17, baby.
There it is, baby. Look at that thing. That's fully insured right there, boys. First of all, 92%ers, I called it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So when I was getting recruited out of college, I was getting recruited by Colgate University. And I'll never forget sitting with the defensive coordinator.
Hold on. It goes deeper than that. What were you getting recruited for Colgate for?
For linebacker.
No.
Yeah.
It was not linebacker.
What do you think it was?
They wanted you to be a saxophonist in their orchestra.
That might have been true, too. I don't remember quite what I was going to go study at Colgate. That was a whole nother issue of trying to get the grades to get into that place. But the defensive coordinator had won a bunch of Super Bowls, and he's like, hey, I forget what the guy's name was or where he was at. But he just whips out this like dirty sock and unfolds like 4 Super Bowl rings out of it. So ever since then, I've been waiting to hide my Super Bowl ring in my sock drawer.
You thought that was a badass move? Like,
that was genius. I was like, nobody would think that somebody's going to hide Super Bowl rings in socks. But apparently now everybody's going to know. So I'm going to have to find a better hiding spot and probably hide it for myself again. I'll lose it again. So
I might have gave away a few other spots that I thought you were gonna pull out.
Did you called out spots while I was off the air?
I called out a few. Yeah, I called out a few. First one being it's probably in a sock.
No, it's that easy. Was it? Did you really?
Dude, you're a Kelsey. You think I haven't done that? I've lost the majority of my jewelry because I fucking put it in a sock and I just leave it in a hotel room or something. Shout out to my insurance team. Patty Bakes, 4 City Insurance. Everybody, Northeast Ohio, get you some good insurance. Let's answer some no dumb questions because there's no such thing as dumb questions, just dumb people. Starting off hot. Okay, I am going to take a swig and start this over one more time.
I'll open up my second one. I think you're on a mango one. Are you on mango?
I am.
I think we're going to start vibing if we're both mangoing.
Takes two to
mango.
All right now. Kyler Saunders, 5707. And Kyler gave us a pronunciation we asked for, knowing that neither one of us can read names very well unless we know the origin. Kyler says, Trav and Jason, go Birds. Kyler here. All right. Dumb question. What is the most quotable movie? Jokes, lines, scenes.
Man.
Mine, the other guys. Ooh, that's a good one. Some say Anchorman, also a fantastic one.
Very
Don't
good.
forget Anchorman 2, which is highly underrated. What do you all think? And much love from Nova Scotia, Canada. All right now.
Look at that. A Canuck listening to the New Heights.
Got some Canucks, got the North coming down here for some new heights, baby. I would say that's obviously not a dumb question at all. It's a very good question.
It's a great question.
It's a tough question.
It
tough
is.
question.
A lot of good movies out there.
A lot of quotable movies, man. If we're going jokes, obviously, I mean, the other guys, Anchorman, Despot, one of my favorite
What movie?
One of my favorite scenes of all time. The other guys,
Other guys, yeah.
Got to get your Despot. I'm a peacock. You got to let me fly.
If I'm going one, I'm going this one. I'm going, hey, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
No. You got to get it. It's got to be more annoying than that.
Guys!
Wait a second.
Mock. Yeah.
Dude, Jim Carrey? Dude. Damn, that's a good
It's the best. There's so many quotes from that movie that
Hey, Harry. Anybody named Harry, I always started off like that.
Exactly.
Every conversation.
There's just some,
hey, Harry.
There's some in that movie where you're just like, be right out. Like that you could just pull out of nowhere. Nice set of hooters you got there.
Me and a couple of friends were watching Billy Madison and Tommy Boy the other day, and they realized, oh, this is why you act like this, because it was nothing but Chris Farley references, or me. The way I live is nothing but Chris Farley references.
That was the other one I was going to go. Anything with Chris Farley,
Sally Jones. I don't know why I love that shit.
Bill Murray, like Kingpin, dude. Kingpin is an underrated movie. You want some good
with Bill Murray.
For those of you that can't remember,
I think we talked about it. He might be one of the greatest villains of all, or the greatest
insane.
Bad guy of all
Bigger
time.
and McCracken. Check it out. Yeah, Caddyshack. Like I mean, those are the ones I think are the iconic comedians.
Hey, you. No, not you.
Not you. Hey.
Jokes aside, no jokes.
Brother's got a hug. If you get that reference, you watched way too many Chris Farley movies.
Way too many. Way too many. Fat guy in a little coat. I was just about to throw that one out there. God. Anytime I put on a coat, period. It could be bigger, too big for me, too small for me. Could fit perfectly.
Doesn't matter.
I just immediately started rocking back and forth. If I got that new coat on, I'm like, yeah, fat guy. All right, now. No jokes, though. Just lines. Lines or scenes. I'm going Denzel Washington.
Oh, which one?
Training Day.
Training Day.
Really, any Denzel movie. I don't know why. Me and my friends and everybody that I know always quote Denzel on a lot of the shit that he says, man. It's so good.
Dude, Remember the Titans is great.
Yeah, Remember the Titans? Oh, God, that's a good one, too.
But I remember all the other one.
Team? What team?
That is another great quotable movie. Gosh, put Petey in, coach. He's better than me. Yotes! Just get to know him, Mom. Just give him a chance. I don't want to get to know him, Gary. You are going to church with your mother.
Caddyshack, another banger. All right, we got too many. There's too many out there. That was fun to go down.
I'm also a big Lebowski fan.
Ooh, Lebowski.
Quoting anything from Walter Sobchak.
Tell me if I'm wrong on this, and I don't know if this is going to make it.
All right, go.
Does the guy who plays Big Lebowski, does he remind you at
he
all?
plays the
Jeff
Lebowski.
Bridges?
The big.
Yeah.
You're talking about the dude or the Big
dude.
Lebowski?
I'm talking about the dude.
The dude, okay. What about him?
The dude,
Jeff
is
Bridges.
he not? I know you get a lot of references for the dude.
Yeah.
At least you did when you had your long hair.
When I had long hair, yeah, a little bit.
Does Dan Campbell not look like and have like kind of that same like aura?
I mean, he's got the goatee.
I'm telling you, next time you watch an interview,
Yeah.
just listen to his cadence and how he talks
Yeah.
and how he looks. He just looks like a fucking.
I mean, he's
NFL
like if the
version
dude
of
took
the dude.
steroids. That's, you know.
Just that's why I say
Yeah.
NFL version.
Just an
But yeah.
incredibly jacked dude with a very militaristic
You
haircut.
I'm telling you, watch his interview, and you'll. Now that I say it, you're gonna maybe see it.
Just going to
but
see
I
it
don't know.
nonstop. All right. I look forward to that.
Moving on to the next one from athletic trainer Kimberly Story, 5036 on YouTube. Jason, how do you get your tape to stick? High school AT here, high school athletic trainer here, and my center wants his hands and fingers taped up like yours.
All right.
He's off in the right direction if he wants his
Listen,
tape
gotta
like
tape
yours.
the joints up.
You can't even use all 10 fingers. Did you let him know that? We can't get it to stay through the whole game. Ooh, tape's unraveling before the game's over.
Yeah.
What's your secret, Jason?
Have good tape.
Yeah, you got to get the right tape. It's the only way. Do you have the stick 'em too? The spray, the stick 'em spray. See, I know a lot about this kind of stuff, especially the high school rankings, because everyone knows I failed French, Jason's senior year of high school, and I wasn't able to play football. So my dad actually made me, as a consequence, made me be the athletic trainer, aka the water boy.
Trainer Trav.
I was out there taping some fucking ankles and some wrists. I was spatting up my dogs as they were ready to go out for battle. Yeah, no, I felt like a complete asshole, but damn, I could tape some ankles and some wrists.
Did you ever tape me?
I thought you just wore those fucking wrist guards. Like you had the forearm
I had the
shivers.
forearm pads.
Ah, God, who's the last player to rock forearm shivers?
I mean, the one I remember is Rudy. I don't remember. In the modern day, there aren't a lot of forearm shivers. A lot of guys will wear the forearms as tackles. Tackles will wear the forearms. Lane wears some forearm pads sometimes, but it's not the same like cloth forearm shiver.
There's nothing like big 4'8"
like
coming down, filling the gap with them forearm shivers. The forearm shivers were made, I feel like, because you weren't allowed to actually use your hands to block.
Yeah, when you weren't allowed to use your hands, forearm shivers are really important.
Or you have to block a D lineman like this and move your feet.
Yeah. Which, can we, like, how hard must it have been to block people like that? You mean to tell me I can't grab and use my hands? Like, how the hell are you supposed to block? Just doesn't make any sense. Back to the question.
Back to Kimberly. Yeah, good tape. You got to get the spray, the Stickum spray. That usually helps.
I usually don't use Stickum spray on my hands. I feel like if the tape is having a hard time lasting once it gets wet, it's probably because it's a bad tape.
Yeah, and it can be the right tape. It can just be like old ass tape.
Could be old.
You know what I mean?
I will say
stale.
We've recently
tape gets stale just like food. Go ahead.
So I guess I don't know if I want to name brands, but so I'm very specific to Johnson & Johnson tape specifically. Johnson & Johnson just stopped making finger tape, and we went to a new finger tape, and the finger tape actually doesn't adhere as well throughout practice. So what I do is I take a Johnson & Johnson 1 inch and I rip it down the middle and then use that as the finger tape.
You do this?
I do this. We actually have a few old finger tapes from Johnson & Johnson because the trainers know I like that kind that they keep around and I use on game day. But in practice, I don't remember the brand that we have now, and I don't really want to talk trash on them. But I'm more just appealing to Johnson & Johnson. Please bring back the finger tape because the finger tape that we have now is trash.
Bring it back.
Tape was one of the first times I realized the difference that like moisture has on tape and how dye affects it. Because when we used to tape our sticks in hockey, when you would tape it with black tape, the tape for some reason would get like this like tarry texture. Like it would almost like meld together, but then the white tape held its like form better. So I don't use black tape. I only use white tape.
That's wild.
Yeah, I have a long history of using tape, apparently, athletic tape. So yeah, only white tape, no colored tape.
No colored tape, except for duct tape. You're a big duct tape guy.
Well, duct tape is great around the house, not for your fingers on a football field. But yeah, duct tape is a fantastic invention. Big on only white tape.
Man himself.
And you got to experiment with different brands. If you want to just go to the best one I've ever used, I would just go straight to the J&J. You know, can't go wrong with that. They've been doing it for a while.
Kimberly, yeah, you got to start tearing some J&J, some good old J&J.
Only white tape. The black tape and the dyed tapes don't hold together as well.
Or just use some of that Stickum spray. All right, now coming from Trainer Trav. Yeah, man.
That works on the ankles for sure.
Let's keep it moving, cuz.
All right, let's get to some bold topics. That's right. As we do every week, we're going to get to bold topics across the NFL from week 2. And we're going to start with both of our games. Trav, why don't you start it off with the first Amazon Thursday night game?
The first Thursday night game.
Well, I guess yours was the first Thursday night game.
No, it's on Prime, though.
Yeah. Followed
by the Kelsey Doc. Eagles 34, Vikings 28. You guys find a way to fend off the Vikings as they come into the crib. 92% of the time, baby. Almost exactly 1 year from when Jason first let the world know about the very real 92% of the time stat. The Eagles completed 3 successful QB sneaks on Thursday night. 2 for a touchdown, actually. 1 for a first down. So 3 successful sneaks.
We actually also got, towards the end of a quarter, a hard count offsides for a first down on one of them. So really, it's 4 plays resulted in that that where quarterback sneaks resulted in big plays for us. Anyways, go ahead.
What have teams started doing something different?
No, I think, listen, we've only played 2 games. I'm looking forward to seeing how all the teams across the league are adjusting. I think right now, you got to be ready for anything. Teams know that the play has a high percentage chance of working, so they're going to do anything they can, try to get you to jump off sides, jump the count, get into, a front that makes it really, really hard to pick it up. I mean, we're going to see it all. So, I'm sure that we'll be seeing some creative things across the league.
The most important person on the sneak is the center. So it's your play. You know what I mean? Like, I get plays dialed up for me all the time. Like, we'll run like a certain double move or something like that. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, that's a good call right there, coach. And I'll get fired up. And then when we get it, we get a first down.
Yeah.
This play is Jason Kelsey is what this play is. It's like, all right, everybody get behind Jason and
I
go.
heavily disagree with that.
How many sneaks would the Eagles have to run to get Jason Kelsey at least considered for MVP? It is the most unstoppable play in the NFL.
Yeah, we're getting
there's no other play that's above like 50%, let alone 92% of the time it works.
I mean, it's a high percentage shot.
Crazy.
It is everyone involved.
Who's the most important person on the flying V?
Listen, I don't want to talk about this right now because I don't want to give up any ways of stopping this. But listen, one of the beautiful things about quarterback sneak is whoever can organize the most efficiently in that small period of time, in that tight window, is going to be successful on it. We had a Scottish guy come in because everybody keeps hiring rugby players to try and figure out how to stop this, which it's not at all like a rugby scrum. You're like locked in and you're like there. And to me, it's not at all the same thing. But this Scottish guy came in and he's talking to Jeff Stoutland, and Stout was like, what would you do to try and stop this? Like, how would you stop this play? And the guy says, Coach, he says, well, let me see if I can do my best Scottish impression. He says, Coach, there ain't nothing you can do to stop it. It's organized mass. It's organized mass, and there's nothing they can do as long as you're organized. There's too much people going in the same direction at the same time.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that.
So that's the coaching point.
What's the equation for mass again?
Well, mass is just the effect that gravity, or mass is
you know it.
Oh my gosh, is the weight?
Come on,
oh my
AP.
God,
come on!
What is
Cleveland Heights AP classes? Come on, Jason.
I know that weight is the effect of gravity on mass. Mass, okay. I think. Can we get some help, Brandon? What do we got here?
Oh, you're going to the fucking.
I mean, dude, what do you want me to say? Density.
It's density times volume. Everybody knows that. I mean, that was a good Scottish guy. What the fuck you guys are doing with the Scottish man in your buildings? Cool.
Well, I mean, he just gave us a great quote, and I think he's spot on. I mean, all that play is who can organize the mass the best. Is it going to be the offense or the defense? We have the leg up knowing what play we're running and the snap count. But hey, organize the mass. That's what it's about.
Newton's
baby.
laws.
According
Newton's
to
law, baby.
Scottish guy, I don't remember his name.
Shout out to Scotty. Actually, the push sneak haters have also made a comeback.
Shocker.
Sports writer Peter King.
Peter's hating?
Shout out to Peter King. Doubled down on his claim that the push sneak is an abomination.
Abomination?
That's what he said.
That's a strong word.
Quotes, I am on record last year many times loudly saying it's an abomination. It's an idiotic rule, and the NFL has made, in my opinion, a terrible mistake in not legislating a rugby play out of the NFL.
It's an interesting quote. Why does first of all, abomination is a strong word. Usually hear that with like serial killers or like, that's like against the Lord, right? Like, what is the definition of abomination? Like, this is like ungodly. That's a strong word for a quarterback sneak play. I mean, so what do we want to outlaw it for? Just because it's like a really, really highly successful play? Or it's like unfair? Like, what do you think?
You got to ask Peter King this, man.
Well, I'm saying, what do you think, Peter?
I don't know.
Why don't you conjecture on the people that want to stop the play?
I think he just wants to separate rugby and NFL is what it sounds like.
What does he have against rugby? What does he have against rugby? We take plays from, if I'm a rugby fan, I'm like, screw you, Peter King. What's wrong with rugby? Why can't we bring rugby into, like, the NFL has already taken concepts from basketball and other sports. Like we do picks on certain routes that are technically we don't call picks.
I call them rub plays, but yeah, you can call them picks.
Yeah, rub plays, whatever we want to call them. Triangle offense. We talk about triangles and spacing and stuff like that.
What you know about triangles and spacing?
You know what I mean? Like we already take concepts from other sports. Apparently, Peter King just doesn't like rugby. He's just shitting all over rugby like it's not a fucking exciting sport. There's a shit ton of people that watch rugby. Peter King.
I love rugby. I especially love Olympic rugby.
Dad played rugby. That's why he's got new knees.
I like 7-man rugby.
7-man is, well, that's because that's the one that the U.S. dominates because it's all about speed, baby.
It's so electric. Oh, man, it's electric. Man, 15-man rugby. Now, that is fucking controlled chaos.
The other thing that I think...
Keep your head on the swivel on that one.
If it's because we're really good at it, what else are you going to outlaw that other people are really good at? Are we going to outlaw, like Patrick Mahomes can't operate a 2-minute drill because he's the best in the world at it? Like, hey, get Patty on the side. This is unfair. It's unfair advantage for Kansas City Chiefs.
I like what you did there. That would never happen.
We're going to outlaw, like, Justin Tucker can't kick a ball over 50 yards. Get him out of there. It's too automatic. It's not fair.
He's not allowed to kick.
He's too good at it.
Not allowed to kick anymore.
Because, I mean, if it's an unfair advantage, I think you would see the rest of the league doing it at 92%. But as we saw in week 1, 4 other teams missed quarterback sneaks. The Colts being one of them. Our former offensive coordinator, I think they might have got it this week, but we'll avoid that one because I don't want to give Peter King any more ammunition. Jordan Love forgot the snap count and fell into his right guard. We'll see. I don't know. I don't care if they outlaw the push because, quite frankly, we've been running this play at a high percentage before we ever started doing that.
Yeah. No, I'm with you, dude.
The rugby isn't stopping, Peter. You better start liking rugby. You better start liking rugby, Peter. Because we're bringing that rugby.
Talk your shit, boy. Talk your shit. Yeah, well, I mean, if you guys are going to keep running it, at least give my guy some MVP votes. Let's move on to some DeAndre Swift.
Hey, how about that, man?
Philly's own. That boy going crazy, man. How about it, man? First time in the link playing for the Eagles. That had to be so fucking fun for him, man.
Yeah, man.
Swift had a career high 175 rushing yards out right now.
Yeah, baby.
And a touchdown, the most in a game by an Eagle since LaShawn McCoy, Shady McCoy, in 2013. Damn, it's been that long.
And we've had some good rushing attacks, so
yeah,
it ain't like we ain't been running the ball. That's a pretty impressive.
No, I hear you. And he probably would have had more touchdowns if Jason wasn't so good at the QB sneak.
Yeah, I felt so bad. He got stopped on the 1 yard line right when we ran inside zone. I'm not kidding you, 13 times in a row on one drive.
That's a long drive, Joe, right there, if I've ever heard of one.
Just over and over and over and over. Dude, I got oxygen the moment I got to the sideline. And he got stopped on like the 1 yard line, and we called quarterback sneak. And I'm like, man, that sucks. He just did all this work. He just did all this work, and we pushed it in the end zone. Oh,
all right now. Yeah, the offense started out a little slow, man. The offense was a little slow, but he was a key factor in getting that thing going for you guys. And do you like when the offense turns into like a full run the fucking ball down your throat kind of offense? Does that get offensive linemen fired up?
For sure. Yeah, I think there's an amount of testosterone and energy that you feel when you're running the ball over and over and over again. I will say my favorite drive of the game was the one where we had 3 plays and we threw a bomb to Devontae Smith for whatever it was. Hey, 3 plays, I'm out of here. Let's go.
Hey, yeah, that right now. Hit the coolers, baby.
I'm all about doing what is available and, you know, what is going to be successful. They were playing a lot of deep zone coverage, trying to prevent the big play, giving us boxes that were conducive for inside zone, and we kept running it. And, you know, I think
conducive for inside zone. All right now.
And we kept doing it. And I think, you know, their clear effort right now, and it was the same way in week 1, is, you know, prevent the big plays. Don't let A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Jalen Hurts, you know, hurt you down the field, you know, make them put together long drives. And I think that, you know, we ended up figuring it out throughout the game. That's what you want to do. You know, I think we adjusted better. First game, I don't think we adjusted throughout the game as a team and executed as a team. We were too inconsistent, too mistake friendly. This game, it felt like, even when we were kind of struggling early on, it felt like everybody was on the same page, like it was only a matter of time. And then once it started clicking, it started clicking. I mean, even at the end of the game, I know it ended up being close, but we had a couple big long touchdown passes called back. We had one that wasn't a pass interference that was missed on AJ. So, I mean, I think that we really got into a rhythm there and adjusted well throughout the game and started getting something going, which was fun to do offensively.
Yes, sir. Well, it was fun to watch, man. It was fun to watch. And like you said, we always say this, man, when you see a new piece of the puzzle emerge, like that shit's the best, man. So shout out to D Swift for going crazy in the hometown, man. I know that had to be an awesome night for him, man. The touchback rule. Early on in the game, Justin Jefferson fumbled out of the end zone. That is the end zone that he was trying to score in, resulting in a touchback. Everybody knows that's been a very controversial, penalty or whatever you want to call it. Rule in the NFL game. And it happened with 34 seconds left in the first half as they were trying to go in and score. It was a big moment in the game.
I mean, I certainly loved it being a rule on Thursday.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not about to comment on this shit because if it happens to me, I fucking hate it. But when it happens to another team, I'm like, yes.
I mean,
I will take the ball gladly. Take the ball on the 20-yard line.
I have never, very admittedly, I have never been someone to think that this rule sucks.
I'm with you in that, man.
I don't know why. I kind of like it. It's like a different dynamic. Like there's not too many, like the safety. First of all, I think safeties are awesome. And I think they should potentially be worth more points than they are. But the fumble in the end zone, I feel like it's just a cool wrinkle to the game. I don't know. And I know that I'm on – right now it appears that I'm on this side because we just benefited from it. But I'm kind of usually on that side. I'm not – I'm being as honest as I can in this assessment. I've always kind of liked the rule. Like when it happens, it's exciting. It's like, oh, they just got the ball back. They were about to give them a touchdown. Now they're on the 20-yard line.
Is it in there? Did it go through? Did it go through? That was a controversial one too, man. That was the one like
went over the pylon. It's like, man,
did it really? I don't know if that went over. Yeah. But I'm rooting for the Eagles, so yeah, it went over.
That definitely went over.
That 100% went over. Are you kidding me? It was questionable, but it went over. Is this something receivers practice? I would say it might not be something that we practice, or the offense is very it's taught for sure that you don't necessarily extend the ball anywhere close to the goal line, especially if you're going into you know what I mean. Unless it's a gotta have it and you gotta just send it. But I would say that
everyone
you have to be very strategic. Yeah, I've done it plenty of times.
Every meeting we show guys don't reach. Coach has do not reach for this ball at the end zone. You never reach when you're going into the end zone, and they show clips like this.
And then you see a guy diving from the 5-yard line, full extension.
It's got to be so hard when you're 3 yards. I'm about to get there. If I just reach, I'm going to get a touchdown. No.
I'll tell you what, man.
I didn't fall back. I was down.
I was down, right? Or either that or you get in.
The funny thing is too, when somebody fumbles the ball and they come back to the huddle and you're like, hey, was that a fumble or not? That right away by the look on their face whether that was a fumble. It's like
some guys give complete false hope. Like some guys would be like, I had it. I was down. Coach, throw the flag. I was so down. And then they're not down. And it's just like, God damn it. But I am giving full disclosure. I'm not hiding anything. Coach Reed comes up to me, hey, were you down? Like, I don't know, Coach.
I'm pretty sure I fumbled that. I'm pretty sure that was not.
I fucked that one up. That's on me.
Even the guys that are trying to act like they were down, I feel like that's a giveaway too. Like they're trying too hard. They're like, no way. I was down. I promise.
No. Just like they're like pleading mercy. Just like, please. No, I was down.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. I don't think it's the worst rule in football. What do you think is the worst rule in football, Jason?
Worst rule in football.
This is a no dumb question if I've ever heard one.
Probably that it's a touchback all the way out to the 25, no matter where you fair catch it on kickoffs now, which is pretty much, has there been like a kickoff return in the NFL this year? Like everybody's just fair catching it.
Yeah.
Unless
that
it's like
pretty
squib.
Deflating. We talked about that last year. It's pretty deflating.
I'm not a fan of the rule. But
not a fan of that one at all. Damn, that's a pretty good one. I was going to say targeting. was a pretty dumb rule. Just when you think of football growing up, man, I think of just guys getting decapitated.
Yeah.
Running down the field. And man, that just brought such an electric play and just a feeling that I fucking love, man.
Not so good for the receivers, but
like the targeting rule, all right, and the crackback rule, man. Why can't I crack back?
Well, that's the
like
one.
If I catch the ball and I'm not looking at a guy, he can fucking.
This is the one I agree with.
What?
No, this is what I agree with you on. Targeting a receiver, to me, it makes sense. Like a guy is extending for the ball and you hit him, he's a very defensive person. Since when are you when I was growing up, put your head on a swivel. Like you got defense, you can get blocked anywhere. Like
it's not my fault. Your awareness is low.
Yeah. It's your job to understand that you're in a situation where there might be somebody on the other side of you.
You might get fucking cracked.
Yeah. Like that's the one that I don't get.
But to play it even, you know what I mean? You can't have, you know what I mean, no crackbacks and then.
Sure you can. They had that. That was a rule for like 10 years.
No, but what I'm saying is to make it fair for the defense, like take targeting out, take crackbacks out, and now it's even. You know what I mean? Like an offensive player can crack back, a defensive player can just absolutely tee off on a guy if you know what I mean, if the ball's in his hand or something.
I just think it should be back. It should be back to the old rules. You just can't hit a player in the head. You should be able to blow somebody up on a crackback block, but you can't hit him in the head. Outside of that, it's on his own self to have his head on a swivel and to protect himself.
I can see that, especially on the flip side with the defensive guy
going after a receiver,
going up against a defenseless receiver.
Yeah, you can
the
hit
helmet
that guy
to helmet stuff. I understand
as long
that.
as it's not
but
helmet
if
to
you
helmet.
catch me in my ribs, my chest, my
That's
legs,
fair game, baby. You're not allowed to light a guy up anymore. So I think that they've gone overboard in protecting players that should have their head on a swivel. I think that's we've made that clear.
Yeah, well, that was fun.
All right, I got to wrap up our game a little bit. Still, we didn't have this in the rundown, but I feel like I got to touch on it. Hey, we got to play better. I think that's the number one thing that we're focused on. We're happy that we're 2-0, but, we just want to keep working. We had 34 points, but we also had 4 turnovers from our defense and special teams. Whenever you have 4 turnovers, a game shouldn't be close. And I think that right now, all of us are looking forward. We're happy that we played better this week offensively than we did the week before. And, we just got to keep this thing rolling.
Well, I think you guys sounded real accountable. There's you and Jalen on the podium after the game.
You stayed up for the podium after the game?
Yeah. I mean, I was wide awake. I was just watching some NFL football, getting fired up. It's first Thursday night of the game, Jay. It's first Thursday night game of the year.
There we go.
Football's back, baby. I'm watching it. Even the freaking college stuff with Dion and everybody. I'm fired up for watching football right now, man.
There we go.
Except for my Bearcats lost, man. Fuck!
Is that the first time in 18 years? We haven't lost since my freshman year. No, we lost before my freshman year. My freshman year, I vividly remember running across the turf at Nippert Stadium and getting the victory bell from Miami. And we haven't lost since this year.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, Cincinnati and Miami of Ohio are rivals. And there's the Liberty Bell that we play for every single year.
Not the Victory Bell. Liberty Bell is the one that's in Philadelphia. Victory Bell is.
What's the difference?
It looks like the Liberty Bell. I mean, it's like a.
What's the difference?
It's a bell. They're both bells.
Are they both correct?
I don't think the Victory Bell is correct.
One was in National Treasure and the other one's real. All right.
I mean, maybe we should make a Cincinnati treasure hunt and include well, I guess now it's in Miami, Ohio. Fuck.
They beat us, man.
I wonder if they even knew what to do. Like, if you haven't won in that long, how do you even know that you're supposed to run across the field and get the bell? Does somebody tell you?
That's a good point.
None of those coaches or players were there the last time Miami won it.
Maybe. What if they all just went? Did we actually know if they ran over to the bell or did they just go to the locker room?
You told me that the Miami fans almost took down the buses.
Yeah. Friend of mine, teammate of mine, Blaine Gabbert, his little brother is the quarterback that beat us over in Miami. Played a hell of a game. Congrats.
Yeah. Way to go.
I almost called him Young Blaine. Young Gabbert, who is a dog. Yeah, he actually is a pretty damn good quarterback, man. Mm-hmm. But they, rumor has it that what are they? The Red Hawks, the Miami Red Hawks?
Now they are. Yeah.
The Miami Red Hawks were, the fans were waited for them back at the university and were shaking the buses trying to get these guys to come off the bus and party with them. So I'm assuming that Miami of Ohio was a pretty fun night last Saturday.
They probably enjoyed that one.
Shout out to our Bearcats, man. I got faith that we're going to get this thing right. We got Oklahoma coming up, man. Coming to the NIP this week. What a bounce back game. Huh?
Here we go, baby.
Huh? We've had a few runs at the Sooners over the past decade or so. I remember playing them twice when I was at UC.
We got close.
It was close. Yeah, it was a different day and age, though, baby. Different day and age. We're in the Big 12 now, baby, and we're here to make a statement.
Come on, let's go. Let's go, Bearcats.
Let's go, Cats. Let's go,
in
Cats.
the NIP. We never played Oklahoma in the NIP. That's going to be a cool experience.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We need a hostile Nipper Stadium.
Come
Guys
on.
flying the fuck around, baby. I'm going to be tuned in. Me and Blake Bell and Creed Humphrey probably have a few beers.
Freaking Lane Johnson.
Ooh, well, there's a lot of Oklahoma Sooners in the NFL.
Chiefs 17, Jaguars 9. How about that?
Let's fucking go. 1-1, baby.
Hey,
1-1.
Hey, ho.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Back on the win train.
We got a knee update almost immediately in practice on Friday with this video of you clutching your knee in pain.
Enough with this fucking knee.
It looked like you were clutching it in pain, but of course you were just trying to get the cameras on you so you could dance. Typical Travis fashion. Hey, everyone, look at me and watch me dance.
All right now. Look at me. Look at me.
How far in advance did you plan that? I think I know the exact TikTok video that you stole that from.
Well, who I stole it from was Kansas City current soccer player. Yes, the women's soccer, the National Women's Soccer League team, Kansas City Current, here in Kansas City. One of their players actually did this after a goal in a game.
Oh, no way.
And it's such a long fucking run from where we stretch to where my first period is, and or where the first period of practice is. So it's like 100-yard sprint, and I could just feel the cameras following me.
Yeah.
And I was just being me. I couldn't help myself. So
Love it. Well, everyone loved it.
shout out to the twerk team.
We also got some great footage of you and Chris Jones practicing your crotch chops.
Right now, you talking about
Crotch chops.
crotch chops? Is that what they're actually called?
That's a suck it right?
D-Generation X, baby. That's what it is. I got my dog Stone Cold Jones back in the building.
You were short stroking it. You were doing short strokes, and Chris was like long stroking it. He was like all the way up top.
Chris.
I don't know if we can say that, but
No, different strokes for different folks. All right now.
what all went into the decision to play this week with the knee? What was the process like for you?
Yeah, man. I was trying to do anything I could do to get back for week 1. And that started the day after the game to try and get ready for game 2. It was a lot of work on the table with my guy David Glover in the building. Shout out to Glove.
Any relation to Danny?
He actually does. I believe
Shut
there
the
is a
fuck
relationship.
up.
I swear to
Your
God.
trainer
I believe there
is related to Danny Glover.
I believe so, yes. I'll have to confirm it. I don't know if he was fucking with me the last time I asked him this, but I'm pretty sure he is.
That's amazing if that's true.
Yeah, so I'm doing everything I possibly can to get back. And that being said, it was even more so the second week. The days where we had quote unquote off. Just a lot of time in the training room, a lot of time doing muscle activation. I was fortunate that when they took the swelling, as Jay Glazer threw out there, 45 cc's of swelling and blood taken out of my knee. It really helped kind of the swelling of what was going on. And those of you that don't know this, when there's a lot of swelling in your knee, your muscles turn off.
Yeah.
To kind of protect it. So
just like it's the best way to solve all your computer problems, you got to turn it off, turn it back on. You know, you got to turn it off, turn it
back on, baby. So I was turning everything back on, and it took me just about the whole week to actually feel comfortable in how I was moving, not thinking about it. So during the game, I was pretty good. There were a few plays out there. I mean, it's football; you get banged up.
Yeah, I saw you limping after a couple of them.
You didn't see me fucking limp.
I saw you limping to the sideline on one of them. I saw you limping a little bit.
Yeah, but that was my calf.
Oh, it wasn't your knee.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to say. All right, cool. You're in every morning getting treatment.
Yeah. I mean, there was never a tough decision. I'll say that. There was never a tough decision to play the game. I was playing the game in my head the entire time.
Did you practice every day?
Yeah, I was limited a lot of stuff. We were trying to kind of gauge it as the week was going.
But you were out there moving around.
Yeah. I was out there twerking.
Well, let's get straight into the next biggest part of the game, which is, of course, Travis Kelce's pregame fit.
Woo-hoo!
Which I don't know if this is like Colombian Medellin cartel or more Bollywood, but it is stylish.
Bollywood, baby.
What material are those pants?
That's a good question. It's probably a mixed material.
Is it linen?
No, there was a little heavier than linen.
The shirt's definitely silk. The shirt is silk, right?
100%. It's actually silk scarves, that old Chanel scarves that a designer put together.
So they took old silk and made it into a t-shirt?
Yeah, a bunch of old scarves, yeah.
So
it's actually pretty creative.
So you're basically wearing like a thrift
wearing
shop.
It was nice
item.
and smooth going down there to Florida. I feel like getting Disco Dan. I felt like, you know what I mean, trying to get funky out there. I was trying to, you know what I mean, I was trying to be grooving. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're in Jacksonville. That is very
that's
hot
groovy
weather,
fit right there.
like friendly attire, other than the pants.
I could feel the breeze through those pants.
I mean, they're airy.
It was nice.
They're airy pants.
It's nice.
That's good.
They're flowy. They're flowy. Those pants are pantsing, man.
They are
my
flowy.
kind of fucking pants.
You can see the flow in the picture.
Yeah.
Do you think this outfit would look as good without the mustache, or do you think the mustache really sets it off?
Nope. The mustache just fits perfectly in there.
It does.
Doesn't it?
It's like the V of the buttons continues and then it gets finished around your upper lip. It's just the picture of it. It's like it brings it full circle and it creates a triangle, which, as we know from basketball and football, we're all about triangles.
You went into a fucking full geometry.
There's one thing that the Aztecs and Egyptians / aliens taught us. It's all about triangles and pyramids. You know what I mean?
They got that right.
Let's talk about the next big thing from the game, which is Chris Jones is finally back.
Stone Cold Jones. How about that?
Now, he was limited.
Straight off the couch.
They warmed him up, but what do you have, 51?
Straight out the stand.
51 snaps, no training camp?
He wasn't straight out the couch. He was straight out the stands, baby. He came straight out from the suite right into 1.5 sacks.
Did you talk to Chris about like what he was doing and everything? Like
No, I didn't. I had no care to talk to him about anything. I was just happy that my guy was back. All right now.
Well, he didn't seem to lose a step.
There.
1.5 sacks, pass deflection, picked up right where he left off.
That's my dog. Doggone.
Defense as a whole has looked really good the first 2 games.
George Karlaftis getting in there, man. George!
4 sacks, 4 tackles for loss, 7 quarterback hits. Even the first game looked really, really good as well. They held the Jaguars to 0-3 in the red zone, 0-2 on 4th down. Obviously, Jaguars not executing the 92% drill to high percentages. They've only allowed 23 points through the first 2 games. That's good defense. Spags has got them boys playing now.
No, everybody's dialed in over there right now.
Did you anticipate this happening coming out of training camp? Like, what do you think is the key that has had these guys rolling so well?
Everybody's dialed in, man. It's a lot of guys are returning. We didn't lose too many guys. We lost Juan Thornhill, Frank Clark, 2 key pieces. But at the same time, we got a lot of young guys who love playing the game and love going out there and just making plays, man. And that being said, I think our secondary is outstanding. I think our backers right now are flying around, getting to the football, just causing havoc, and our D-line is freaking playing outstanding, getting to the QB and stopping the run right now. It's just everybody's sinking, and we got to start to, put up fucking points as an offense. We got way too much firepower. We got the best quarterback in the league, best offensive mind in the league. So I just that's on us. That's on us to get things going, but I think everybody in the building knows we can't hurt ourselves like we've been doing it, man. These first 2 games, it's been just penalty on top of penalty and playing behind the sticks. I think we had over 5 second and 20s, and
it's a lot of penalties, a lot of false starts, holdings.
It's just stuff that we're kicking ourselves, and I can't do what I've been doing, and that's being frustrated with what's going on out there and getting personal foul penalties or unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. I got to be able to keep my
what happened on that? Because the
anger
only
under
thing
control,
I got to ask that, because on your personal foul, the only thing we saw in the TV copy.
What do you do when you get frustrated, Jason? You throw your fucking helmet.
I didn't see you throw it though. I just saw you unbuckle it really aggressively. I didn't see the throw. They didn't show it on TV.
That's the spark to the match.
So you unbuckled it, and then the moment the camera panned away, we don't see it, but you
Dwayne
threw
Rudd.
it.
or what's his name? What was
Dwayne
for
Rudd,
the Browns?
yeah, cost the game.
Cost the game. Thankfully, this didn't cost the game. Yeah, I got to keep my fucking helmet on until I get to the sidelines. I got to keep my composure.
All righty, let's get to history. You and Pat making history. You guys connect on a 9-yard touchdown reception for the Big Yeti's first touchdown of the season, baby. And you celebrate by immediately punting the ball as high into the end zone as possible.
I'll tell you what, I got that one good, man. I got that one good.
What's more satisfying, throwing or punting balls into the fans?
Oh, there's nothing better than just fucking punting something, dude. Punting is just, you get more force. You know what I mean? You get more force into the ball.
Punting, it does feel, I've never felt that, but it just.
You see it fly, usually a little bit further.
Do you know how far it made it? Did it make it upper deck?
I mean, the upper deck isn't like a upper deck. You know what I mean? The stadium's kind of built like a soccer stadium.
So it was mid-level?
Yeah, it was probably but that thing was up there, man. That thing was up there. It had a good
hang time?
Good hang time. Nice.
Anyways, you and Pat made history on that touchdown catch. You guys officially become the most touchdown connections in Kansas City Chiefs history with 47. You passed Len Dawson and Otis Taylor. You are now 4th in NFL history among quarterback tight end connections. What's it mean that you guys have done this alongside each other?
You know, records are meant to be broken, man. The funny thing is that I'm probably old enough and Pat is still young enough that Pat could possibly take this record over with somebody else. You know, I mean, he could break this record with somebody else later in his career. Who knows, man? I mean, it's cool. It's cool because I got so much respect for Len Dawson, Otis Taylor, the legends of the game of football, let alone the legends here in Kansas City. So to be, in conversations with that and kind of, just hold another record is pretty cool, man.
Well, 92 percenters famously helped us get Chad Henne's playoff touchdown pass ball that you threw into the stands back. Should we ask them to retrieve?
I don't think anybody cares about this one.
That's where I thought you'd stand, but I thought I'd ask anyways. Anyways, not the only history Pat made this past week, as Ian Rappaport reports. In the restructured Patrick Mahomes agreement, he now receives $210.6 million between 2023 and 2026. God damn!
Damn!
The most in NFL history over a 4-season span.
Golly.
His compensation for those years is guaranteed. With escalators, the agreement could reach $218.1 million by the end of 2026. So he's over $50 million a year for the next 4 years. Pretty good.
Much guaranteed.
Yeah. Well, things are nice in the Mahomes household, it seems.
All right, now. I wonder what he's going to buy with all that money.
What does he buy? Well, apparently the Kansas City Royals, female soccer teams.
He already bought those too.
Yeah,
well, he didn't buy the women's soccer team. Let me clear it up. He did not buy the women's soccer team. Brittany Mahomes bought the women's soccer team. Pat got in on.
They're one though. They're married.
They're tag team. They are tag team. They're a tag team couple. They are now one. 100%. Pat was more on the MLS team.
They own a female team, an MLS team, and a baseball team.
I'm pretty sure all the sports teams except for Kansas City.
Seems like good investments.
Can somebody look up if Mahomes owns or has a share in the MLS, the Sporting KC team?
He does.
Nice.
So what team can we start as we're getting close to retirement of just going into professional that Pat will invest in? What team should we make a spike ball team and have Pat own us?
Spike ball. Fuck.
Do you think he would buy?
Are you even any good at spike ball?
I don't know, but I mean, Pat's investing in every sports team possible. I don't even know if we have to be good. It sounds like you just give him a chance to invest in a sports team.
He's got too much money.
It's too competitive.
This sounds fun. I'm in. This guy's just jumping in everything that's exciting. That's cool.
We've talked about this before. What's an Olympic sport we could?
Are there any new leagues? What's a new league? Pickleball leagues. I think he's already in on a pickleball team though.
God, what is he not in? Esports? We don't even got to move. Our knees don't work very well anymore. Let's just go straight to esports.
We're behind on the fucking video game train though, man. When was the last time you played video games?
Yeah, but we got Accelerator. I mean, I feel like if you drink 3 accelerators, you can catch up pretty quick on the esports.
There's kids drinking Accelerator already.
There's kids drinking Accelerator?
Yeah.
Either way, we got to figure out something that we can get Pat to invest in because this football thing's ending quick. All right, anyways, not the only history made on Sunday between you and Pat. You, my friend, also made tight end history. I'm not sure if you're aware, but with your first 2 receptions in the game, you moved past Hall of Fame tight end and New Heights guest Shannon Sharpe. who previously has had 815 receptions. You now are the fourth most receptions by a tight end in NFL history. How does it feel to surpass Unk?
Man, it feels good to be playing in this day and age because Shannon would probably have way more.
He'd have some receptions, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd have way more than 815 if he played in today's game. But it's cool. It's cool to be, thrown in his greatness, in all of his greatness, knowing how much I appreciate who he is as a mentor and, who he's been for this game. And what he does on ESPN now. The guy's electric.
He's a beast.
He's
good at anything he does.
And everything he touches turns to gold, man. Shout out to Unk.
Or King Midas, as he might be referred to from now on. Anyways, you're now statistically along the Mount Rushmore all-time list for receptions. The only three ahead of you are Antonio Gates at 955, Jason Witten at 1228, and Tony Gonzalez at a massive 1325.
Damn, that's a lot of catches, man.
I mean, bro, you got a lot of ways to go to try and catch Tony on the reception. I don't know if that's.
I'm not even looking at that list. Tony's yards and receptions are fucking.
It's insane.
The pace that I'd have to stay on, is ridiculous. So I'm not even gonna play into that one. But cool to be in the same group as the greats like this, man.
Dougie P, the last thing I want to get to. We talked about it beforehand. Did you get Doug Peterson's visor? I see you shaking your head. Why didn't you? Why didn't you do this?
What do you mean, why didn't I? Because, Jason, the only reason why you did that is because you were about to retire last year and you wanted to do that otherwise you were going out.
I wanted it because I don't know how many times I'm going to play Doug.
You didn't know the next time you were going to play him, so you're like, if I want to, I know I'm not stopping anytime soon. So I'm going to get another chance, and if I ever am selfish enough to make a documentary about myself, I'll get it on the doc.
I did ask our team psychologist, I said, how big of a narcissist am I for making a documentary? And she said, her exact words were, I don't think you came across as a narcissist. You came across as a good person with, what was her phrase? Perfectly normal problems or something like that. Shout out to Jody.
All right. Nice.
On to the next bold topic, player insights on NFL storylines. Let's start off with some quick thoughts about the biggest things that happened from week 2 in the NFL.
All right now.
Week 2 was all about the double-digit comebacks. 4 teams, the Falcons, Giants, Titans, and Commanders, overcame deficits of at least 10 points to win in week 2. Why are we seeing so many wild upsets, Trav? What do you think it is?
Welcome to Any Given Sunday, motherfuckers. It's the NFL. Anybody can get their ass beat if they don't show up, man. And that's stand true. That has stood true since the beginning of time. That's why we only had one team go undefeated ever in the NFL. And it's not looking like we'll see another one this year.
No doubt.
And you just you never know, man. Teams can get schemed up. Guys could have bad games. You never know what's going to happen on a Sunday, man. And that's what makes this game so fucking fun to watch and so much fun to play.
So this is, I guess the one thing that I think is leading to some of these more like chaotic games or games that have huge swings is exactly what you just said. It's early in the season. Teams are coming out with schemes that teams are still trying to figure out and process. So in the middle of the game, a team might get the opposition for a couple quarters. Yeah, I'm saying team a lot. So early in the game, you might come out with a defense or an offense that is hitting on all cylinders. Then all of a sudden you get an adjustment because the opposition sees it and kind of recognizes it. I think that it's always like this in the first 4 weeks. You're seeing defenses that teams have been waiting to unleash. You're seeing offenses and offensive plays that teams have been holding back in preseason games. And I think that is kind of leading to some of the more chaotic and, less consistent, I guess, games, if that makes sense.
No, I'm with you. And that's why, like I just said, that's why it's football, man. You got to show up every single game, man. And even when you do get those games where, it seems like the other team just has a tick or they got some things figured out or they got a good scheme, you got to find a way to dig those games out and find a way to get a dub, especially if you think or believe that you're the better team. And that's what makes football fun, man. Sometimes it's all grit and all heart out there, baby.
Yeah, man. One of the craziest games out there, the Broncos almost forced OT
my gosh. Did
versus
you
the
see this
Commanders.
game?
It was insane. Russell Wilson, Sean
The
Payton.
fighting Eric Bieniemys,
How
baby.
about that? Dude. EB, baby.
EB. I'm telling you, dog.
Off to a 2-0 start.
You got that dog in him. Shout out to EB.
Russell Wilson completed a crazy 50-yard Hail Mary to put them within 2 to tie the game up in the fourth quarter at the end of the game.
Dude, that was so electric.
Couldn't get it in.
3 times. God.
How about
that?
that?
Was electric, man.
Couldn't convert the 2-point conversion, though, putting them at 0-2 to start the season.
Yeah.
For fans of all the teams that are now 0-2, is it too early to panic? I think unquestionably not at all. It is still early, 0-2.
The only team that it could have been like kind of questionable was the Giants, because the Giants went 6 quarters without putting up a single point. And that's when you panic. But my guy, Mike Kafka and Coach Dayball found a way to have the second half comeback. Another electric game. In the NFC East, how about it, huh?
3 2-0 teams.
Y'all boys got some fighters over there, man.
But as you know, it's too early for anybody. Whether you're 2-0, 0-2, there have been many teams that have won the Super Bowl that have started 0-2 or worse. I think the Patriots infamously made and won a Super Bowl starting off 0-4 one year. I'm near positive that happened. It was 0-4, 1-3. Either way, yeah, definitely not time to panic, especially like even the teams that are 0-2, like the Patriots very easily could have won our game. The Chargers have been explosive on offense. If they fix it on defense, they're turned right around. The Browns, I guess the Browns aren't 0-2. They're 1-1.
Yeah, the Browns are 1-1. Bengals could have won.
Vikings have been in 2 close games. There's a lot of close games that have happened. The Bengals have been blown out in both their games, haven't they?
No, they were close to
this one.
It was a 3-point game against the Ravens this past week.
It's the first game that they got.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have no doubt that Joe Burrow and company are going to fix those things offensively and get it going. Cowboys defeated the Jets 30-10. Just beating the Giants 40-0 in week 1.
Damn.
Largest point differential in the NFL, unquestionably right now, by I'm pretty sure a wide margin at plus 60.
All right.
I don't know, man. Cowboys looking good through 2 games. How important is it to stack wins early?
NFC East, man. Starting off how they finished last year, man.
Yeah, man.
It's tough football, man. You look at both the defensive fronts, or really all the defensive fronts in that freaking division, and everybody's got some dogs, man.
Yeah, don't remind me. I don't need to hear that.
Everybody's got some dogs, and they're coming for you, Jason.
I know.
They're coming for you twice a
It's
year.
A lot of fun. Got 6 games against unreal players.
Yeah, no, there's a bunch of good football being played right now. Like you said, Cowboys, I think they're for real. 49ers, I think they're for real.
For sure.
How about the Falcons? Our guy Desmond Ridder, man, coming out. Getting dubs this year.
Yeah, man.
Baker Mayfield coming out 2-0 down there in the NFC South.
You know who else looks really good right now? And I thought they looked really good last year before Tua got hurt. But, dude, the Dolphins, I mean, offensively, the firepower that they're throwing with right now, they have looked fantastic, I think, through the first 2 weeks. But as we just stated, it's only 2 games. And, you know, we're going to see a lot of changing throughout this season.
It's a long, long season.
But I will say, that's a lot of NFC teams on the 2-0 list. That's all I'm saying. NFC, once again, maybe outperforming expectations. Let's get to some college football. Coach Prime! How about this, man? Dude, is there a better story in NFL,
Prime
college, high school,
time.
Anywhere across the
It's
football
action-packed.
landscape than Coach
It's
Prime
action-packed.
right now? Colorado, dude.
Deion Sanders, man, and the Fighting Buffaloes, man.
He started it last year and all of a sudden has exploded in Division I with the Colorado Buffaloes. Yeah, man, we can't do a proper week without diving into this. Colorado's comeback thriller against Colorado State, obviously a rivalry game, on Saturday night registered 9.3 million. I was about to say 93 million. What is this, the Super Bowl? 9.3 million viewers watched the Colorado State game. It was ESPN's 5th most watched college football game ever, and the most watched football game of this season. Colorado wins 43-35 in double overtime. God, dude.
Everybody stayed up for that one, man. Action-packed. The game was awesome to watch. I don't know if you watched it.
I didn't. I was not part of the 9.3 million.
On the East Coast, you had to stay up till 1 a.m. or something like that to watch that last drive or that final drive or even OT, man. That game was awesome to watch, man. The drama, the hype going into it with the Colorado State coach saying what he said about Deion not being raised right or whatever with the sunglasses and hat. I thought it was awesome. Yeah. Every bit of it was so much fun to watch. Both Deion Sanders' sons are absolutely electric. One of his sons had a pick six. The other one had, just an outstanding game. I think one of the Heisman finalists so far this year. Mm-hmm. And he's completely taken over the world of college football. There's not a single second on any of the sports networks that, if you're talking about college football, you're not talking about Deion Sanders. There's not a single segment that goes by without talking about it. And it's just, I think it's awesome for the game. I think it's awesome for the way that he is approaching it, the way he presents himself, the way he presents his team. A lot of people, like to throw around the word arrogant and how he's just a fearless leader, man. And I love every bit of it, man.
Loves his players. Loves his team. Unapologetically
himself. I would assume that every college kid and every high school kid wants to go to Colorado and play for Deion Sanders. Yeah. I know if I had a second to go back and play another couple of years, I'd do it.
I think you hit the nail on the head, Trev. He's unapologetically himself. It's not a show. He's not doing something to, get likes. And I think that sometimes it appears that way potentially because of how, just a outgoing, outlandish personality that he is.
A confident individual, man.
We talk about this all the time. One of the things I love that Andy Reid says a lot, that Nick Sirianni says a lot, let your personality show. And I like when coaches are being themselves, are being authentic, are showing emotion. Now, it's hard to do that and maintain in the game and maintain coaching. That's a difficult thing to be able to do. But, Deion is doing it damn good right now.
Oh, yeah.
He's changing what it appears to look like and act as a head coach. He's changing what it means to be a successful coach at all levels. I love everything that he's standing for right now, watching him go out there. His team clearly loves playing for him. There's a lot of energy from his teams. I might have missed this one, but any other chance I get to watch Colorado, I'm going to be watching these boys. And I know they got Oregon this week. That's going to be a
Oregon
fun
this week.
one.
That'll be a big test for him, man. That'll be a big test. On Saturday, you got Cincinnati, Oklahoma, Colorado, Oregon. Got some big games.
Got some good college football coming up.
Let's hit these last two topics real quick. Ref says, I'm talking to America here. In other news around the league, as a referee, Alex Kemp was announcing a penalty in the Seahawks-Lions game. A frustrated Geno Smith tries to interrupt him, and the ref...
This was hilarious.
Hey, dog, hold on, man. I'm talking to America here. Damn, that was good, man. Geno Smith. 2 weeks in a row, baby. The guy's absolutely hilarious, man. I can't believe he actually was trying to talk to a ref while he was trying to talk to America, though. Anytime the ref is on the mic, it's like, I'm not about to try and talk.
Yeah, we gotta move on here. No, dude, refs, I like when they kind of say funny stuff like this. Like one of my favorite clips of all time was when the ref, I forget who he said the penalty was on, but said penalty on the defensive number, whatever, giving him the business. I thought that was great.
Giving him the business. That was a pretty good one.
False start on everybody but the center. I like when they get creative with their penalty calls and announcing to the stadium. I'm talking to America is, that's a pretty good, hey,
damn good
you should probably shut up right now. I'm talking to everybody in the stadium.
No, I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it, ref. I'll let you have it. There was actually, in my mind, a controversial call. The ref kind of, he owned me with this statement. There was a pass late in the game where it looked like it was going to get intercepted by my guy B Cook, and it looked like the receiver tackled him before the ball got there.
Yeah,
and I'm looking at the ref that was close to our sideline, like, man, you're not going to see. Why aren't we throwing that flag?
Yeah.
What are we doing, man? What are we doing? He's like, no, it happened. It was simultaneously as the ball was getting there. He made the tackle. And I'm like, man, I wish we had slow motion so I could prove you wrong right now. And he looked at me. He's like, well, we don't. And we got to do it. And we got to judge it with our eyes. And I looked and I was like,
all right,
you got me.
That's completely fair.
Got it. Noted. It's like, nah, that's a good point. It's a good point. I will shut the fuck up. The ref got me on that one, but we'll keep it moving.
Belichick is disgusted and throws his challenge flag in a very un-Belichickian way. Let's check this out. I have not seen this video. I'm watching it for the first time. First of all, pulls it out of his sock. Love that Bill Belichick keeps a challenge flag in his sock. Looks at the official.
Hands on the hips. Anytime you throw those hands on the hips, you are disinterested.
Yeah, he was not happy with what was this, a spotting call? He was not happy with the spot.
I'm not sure at what point in the game this is.
I think he said his name too, because you see the ref just kind of like look up, and then he just does it right in his face. Like, watch, the guy's looking down there, he's adjusting the chain, and then Bill's like, "Hey, fuck you."
We need Julian Edelman right now with a good Belichick impression. Just listen, you asshole. Review this.
Hey, asshole, look at me.
He definitely said asshole for sure. Can't tell me any different.
I wonder did this get overturned? Do we know?
I don't know, but that game ended fucking electric. Did you see the end of this game?
I did not know.
Oh my gosh. Fourth down. It's like a 4th and 8, a 4th and 10. I don't know. I don't think it was this play, but they throw an out route to Gesicki, tight end.
I did see this. I saw the highlight.
He catches the ball, knows he's not going to get it. It wasn't just a lateral. It was like a touch. It was like a floater over like a defender for the Dolphins.
They almost got it. It's close.
Oh my fucking! And of course, the left guard right there to snag it out of the air. Initial attempt kind of got stuffed, and then you got the push.
Yeah.
Fuck. If I'm the NFL, I gotta give that a first down just for ratings, man.
Right.
Just to keep that, like, that play is going to be historical if it's a first down. To keep the drive alive, keep the hopes alive. I just thought for NFL that was going to be a first down. For the offensive lineman, I fucking stay alive, O-line. You hear me, Joe Tooney? Left guard, baby, stay alive.
Well, either way, love the form of the challenge by Bill and the attitude. I'm a big fan of just, again, I like when Deion Sanders is showing emotion and attitude. And if Bill is showing attitude, you know he means business.
All right now.
All right, let's get to the New Heights Stamp of the Week.
Stamp of the Week.
That's right. As always, we're going to get to the Stamp of the Week or the Players of the Week or whatever we deem needs to be brought attention to of the week. For week 2 of the NFL season, New Heights Stamp of the Week is brought to you by our friends over at State Farm.
All right now.
Talk to a State Farm agent today to learn how you can bundle and save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
Damn it.
All right, whatever. We'll get it one of these days.
Warmed up my voice.
All right, Trav, who are you going with for your Stamp of the Week?
Well, we threw his name out there already. Falcons quarterback, University of Cincinnati Bearcat.
The Riddler.
Desmond Ridder, baby, taking his game to new heights, leading the Falcons to a 2-0 start. His big comeback win versus the Packers on Sunday. I forget who they played in the season opener, man, but he played good enough to get him a dub there.
Man, I can't remember.
Got his first career rushing touchdown, which he was iconically known for at UC.
He can scoot.
The guy's just a stud, man. I'm happy for him getting to 2-0, starting off on the right foot, man, and leading those Falcons, man.
Yeah, man. Always love to see a fellow Bearcat. Yeah, man. The Riddler.
Congrats. The Riddler. Oh, my gosh. Please tell me that's his nickname. That
it
has
is
to
now.
be his nickname.
The Riddler.
Is the Riddler the best bat? No, he can't be the best.
The Penguin.
The Penguin's the best?
Or Dr. Freeze.
Dr. Freeze? What about Bane?
No, Bane's a pussy. He's got a mask on. He can't breathe right.
I was born in the darkness.
What villain should we come up with next? What if he has sleep apnea? The Joker's obviously the best.
Dude, Jim Carrey is the Joker. I mean, fuck, that's good, man.
No, Jim Carrey is the Riddler.
The Riddler, my bad. Ooh, the Joker. Joker's a good one.
The Joker's the best one. It might be one of the best villains across the board, but clearly a very conflicted individual with multifaceted nuances. A lot of character development happened with the Joker. The Riddler, he's just like a crazy lunatic that likes to ask a lot of questions, which... Hey, Kobe Bryant one time told me as a player, if you want to get better, the best advice he gives to young players all the time is ask questions. So maybe it's not a bad thing that Desmond is the Riddler.
The Riddler.
All righty, I'm going to go with DeAndre Swift. I almost went with my teammate last week with Jake Elliott. This week, I almost went with my former teammate Gardner Minshew, or former coach, in Shane Steichen with the Colts, who had an outstanding win this past week against the Houston Texans. But ultimately, the most rushing yards by an Eagles running back since LaShawn McCoy in 2013.
Stud.
In his homecoming game from the prep, I'm going with my man DeAndre Swift. 174 yards, 1 touchdown, which might have been more had we not had the tush push in effect. Just an outstanding game from my man, and he couldn't be happier that he was able to do that in his first game back in Philadelphia wearing an Eagles uniform and a newly minted number 0.
The real question is if he only has 100 yards next game, does the Philadelphia fan base tell him to fuck off?
Well, I mean, it usually depends on how the rest of the game goes, and there's a lot more factors there. But yes, if you do not perform the next week, Philadelphia does not care what you did the week before, the year before, the play before. It's going to be 100% in the moment.
Let's go D Swift.
Hey, baby.
Congrats on taking that game to new heights, baby.
Hey, there you go. All righty. That's it. That wraps up this week's episode of New Heights. Thank you to everyone, as always, for tuning in. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube to the New Heights channel so you can find out when all of our new videos and episodes are coming out. Make sure you check out our new bonus video on Friday that will exclusively happen on the YouTube page. We'll be previewing our Week 3 opponents and matchups and talk about whatever other ridiculous topics may come up as always. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Once again, New Heights is presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. And follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. And thanks you to our production and crew for always making us look good. Or making us look better than we actually are.
There's no doubt about that.
To all the 92%ers, we fucking love you. Let's keep taking this thing up to new heights, baby. Peace.